Modern history. Hotak dynasty. In 1709, Mirwais Hotak, a local Ghilzai tribal leader, successfully rebelled against the Safavids. He defeated Gurjan Khan and established his own kingdom. 93. Mirwais died of natural causes in 1715 and was succeeded by his brother Abdul Aziz, who was soon killed by Mirwais' son Mahmud for possibly planning to concede territories back to the Safavids. Mahmud led the Afghan army in 1722 to the Persian capital of Isfahan, captured the city after the Battle of Gulnabad and proclaimed himself king of Persia. 93. The Afghan dynasty was ousted from Persia by Nader Shah after the 1729 Battle of Damghan. Fall of the Hotak dynasty. In 1738, Nader Shah and his forces captured Kandahar in the Siege of Kandahar, the last Hotak stronghold, from Shah Hussain Hotak. Soon after, the Persian and Afghan forces invaded India. Nader Shah had plundered Delhi, alongside his 16-year-old commander, Ahmad Shah Durrani, who had assisted him on these campaigns. Nader Shah was assassinated in 1747, 94, 95. Rise of the Durrani Empire. Main articles: Durrani Empire and Ahmad Shah Durrani. After the death of Nader Shah in 1747, Ahmad Shah Durrani had returned to Kandahar with a contingent of 4,000 Pashtuns. The Abdullahs had unanimously accepted Ahmad Shah as their new leader. With his ascension in 1747, Ahmad Shah had led multiple campaigns against the Mughal Empire, Maratha Empire, and then receding Afsharid Empire. Ahmad Shah had captured Kabul and Peshawar from the Mughal-appointed governor, Nasir Khan. Ahmad Shah had then conquered Herat in 1750, and had also captured Kashmir in 1752, 96. Ahmad Shah had launched two campaigns into Khorasan, 1750 to 1751, and 1754 to 1755. 97. His first campaign had seen the siege of Mashhad, however he was forced to retreat after 4 months. In November 1750, he moved to siege Nishapur. However, he was unable to capture the city and was forced to retreat in early 1751. Ahmad Shah returned in 1754, he captured Tun, and on July 23, he sieged Mashhad once again. Mashhad had fallen on December 2, however Shah Rukh was reappointed in 1755. He was forced to give up Torshiz, Bakars, Jam, Kaf, and Turbat-e-Haidari to the Afghans. Following this, Ahmad Shah had sieged Nishapur once again, and captured it. Objectives and invasions of India. Indian campaign of Ahmad Shah Durrani. Ahmad Shah invaded India 8 times during his reign. With the capture of Peshawar, Ahmad Shah had used this as a convenient striking point to lead his military campaigns into Punjab and India. Ahmad Shah had sought out multiple reasons for his invasions. Ahmad Shah saw Afghanistan in a dire state, and one that needed to expand and exploit a weak but rich neighboring country, which Ahmad Shah had capitalized on in multiple opportunities during his invasions of India. He sought the reasons needed to fill his treasury in a war-plunder conquest-based economy. 98. Ahmad Shah had launched his first invasion in 1748, crossing the Indus River. His armies sacked and absorbed Lahore into the Durrani realm. Ahmad Shah had met Mughal armies at the Battle of Manipur, 1748, where he was defeated and forced to retreat back to Afghanistan. 99. Ahmad Shah had returned the next year in 1749, where he had captured the area around Lahore and Punjab, presenting it as an Afghan victory for this campaign. Citation needed. from 1749 to 1767, Ahmad Shah would lead 6 more invasions, the most important being his 6th invasion, with the Third Battle of Panipat, which created a power vacuum in northern India. Halting Maratha expansion. Death of Ahmad Shah and his successors. Main articles: Timur Shah Durrani, Zaman Shah Durrani, Mahmud Shah Durrani, and Shah Shuja Durrani. Ahmad Shah Durrani had died in October 1772. What followed would be a civil war in succession, with his named successor, Timur Shah Durrani, succeeding him after the defeat of his brother, Suleiman Mirza, 100. Timur Shah Durrani ascended to the throne in November 1772, having defeated a coalition under Shah Wali Khan, the influential prime minister of the Durrani Empire, and Humayun Mirza. Timur Shah began his reign by consolidating power toward himself and people loyal to him, purging Durrani Sardars and influential tribal leaders in Kabul and Kandahar to bring support toward himself. Timur Shah's reforms also saw the capital of the Durrani Empire being shifted from Kandahar to Kabul, being able to cover the empire better as a base of ordination since it was essentially the heartland of the empire. This reform saw Kabul as the modern capital of Afghanistan today. Having consolidated power to himself, Timur Shah would fight multiple series of rebellions to consolidate and hold the empire apart. Timur Shah would also lead campaigns into Punjab against the Sikhs like his father did, however being more successful. Most prominent example of his battles during this campaign would be where Timur Shah led his forces under Zengi Khan Durrani, with over 18,000 men total of Afghan, Qizilbash, and Mongol cavalrymen, against over 60,000 Sikh men. The Sikhs would lose over 30,000 in this battle and would stage a Durrani resurgence in the Punjab region. 101. The Durranis lost Multan in 1772 after Ahmad Shah's death. Following this victory by Timur Shah was able to lay siege to Multan and recapture it. 102. Incorporating it into the Durrani Empire once again, reintegrating it as a province until the siege of Multan, 1818. Timur Shah would be succeeded by his son, Zaman Shah Durrani, after his death on 18 or May 20, 1793. Timur Shah's reign oversaw the attempted stabilization and consolidation of the empire. However, Timur Shah had over 24 sons, a mistake that would plunge the empire in civil war over succession crises. 103. Zaman Shah Durrani would succeed to the Durrani throne following the death of his father, Timur Shah Durrani. This instigated civil war with his brothers, Mahmud Shah Durrani, and Humayun Mirza revolting against him. With Humayun centered in Kandahar, and Mahmud Shah centered in Herat, 104, Zaman Shah would defeat Humayun and also force the loyalty of Mahmud Shah Durrani, 104, securing his position on the throne. Zaman Shah had led 3 campaigns into Punjab, with the first 2 campaigns capturing Lahore, but being forced to retreat due to intel about a possible Qajar invasion, or his brother, Mahmud Shah Durrani revolting. Zaman Shah embarked on his 3rd campaign for Punjab in 1800 to deal with a rebellious Ranjit Singh, 105. However, he was forced to withdraw, with his brother, Mahmud Shah Durrani revolting. Zaman Shah would be toppled from his reign, replaced by his brother, Mahmud Shah Durrani, 105. However, just under 2 years in his reign, Mahmud Shah Durrani would be deposed by his brother, Shah Shuja Durrani, on 13 July 1803, 106. Shah Shuja would attempt to consolidate the Durrani realm, which had been long striven by civil war. Shah Shuja would later be deposed by his brother at the Battle of Nimla, 1809, 107, where Mahmud Shah Durrani would defeat and force Shah Shuja to flee, with Shah Mahmud usurping the throne again for his second reign beginning on 3 May 1809, 108. Baratside Dynasty and British Wars. Further information, Dost Muhammad Khan, Herat, 1793 to 1863, Maymana Khanate, Principality of Kandahar, European influence in Afghanistan, Anglo-Afghan Wars, Durand Line, and Afghan Civil War, 1928 to 1929. By the early 19th century, the Afghan Empire was under threat from the Persians in the west and the Sikh Empire in the east. Fateh Khan, leader of the Baratsai tribe, installed many of his brothers in positions of power throughout the empire, mostly ruling as governors of major cities and provinces. After his murder for apparent treason against the Durrani king, Fateh Khan would be sentenced by Mahmud Shah Durrani, having him executed. His brothers rebelled and a civil war brewed between the Sadazais and the Barazais. During this turbulent period, Afghanistan had fractured into many states. This included the Principality of Kandahar, Emirate of Herat, Khanate of Kunduz, Maymana Khanate, and many more states. The most prominent state being the Emirate of Kabul, ruled by Dost Muhammad Khan after he declared himself Emir and was bestowed upon the title of Emir al-Mu'minin in summer 1826 after he usurped the throne from his brother, Sultan Muhammad Khan, 109, with the collapse of the Durrani Empire, and the exile of the Sadazai dynasty. While Afghanistan was in this turbulent period of civil war, Punjab and Kashmir were lost to Ranjit Singh, ruler of the Sikh Empire, who invaded Khyber Pakhtunkhwa in March 1823 and captured the city of Peshawar from the Peshawar Sardars, one of the many entities that split following the collapse of the Durrani Empire, at the Battle of Nowshera, 110, in 1837. Dost Muhammad Khan attempted to retake Peshawar and sent a large force under his son, Wazir Akbar Khan, leading to the Battle of Jamrud near the Khyber Pass. Akbar Khan and the Afghan army failed to capture the Jamrud fort from the Sikh Khalsa army, but killed Sikh commander Hari Singh Nalwa, thus ending the Afghan-Sikh wars. By this time the British were advancing from the east, conquering the Sikh Empire after it had its own period of turbulence following the death of Ranjit Singh, directly bringing the Emirate of Kabul to conflict in the first major conflict during the Great Game. In 1839, a British expeditionary force marched into Afghanistan, invading the Principality of Kandahar, and in August 1839, seized Kabul, forcing Dost Muhammad into exile with other factions and rebels in Afghanistan, while he was replaced with the former Durrani ruler Shah Shuja Durrani as the new ruler of Kabul, and unbeknownst to him, a de facto puppet on the throne. 112, 113, following an uprising that saw the assassination of Shah Shuja, the 1842 retreat from Kabul of British Indian forces, and the annihilation of Elphinstone's army, and the punitive expedition of the